People our age, like in general, have a big problem with communicating.
Yes.
A big problem. Just say what you mean. Be intentional from the jump. Say what you want. If your intention is change, say that your intention is changed. Hey guys!
Hey, so this is going to be a new series for us.
We're super excited. We're going to do it every other week.
As you can see by the title, it's going to be called Wind Down Wednesday, and it's just a chit chat series where we talk about all different types of topics. And for this video, this is going to be our Halloween edition. As you can see,
we're wearing our costumes. And we thought that with us wearing our costumes, with it being October, we said, you know what's a good idea? Let's do this video about ghosting. So that's going to be the topic of today's video. We're going to get into the nitty-gritty of what ghosting is, what it means to ghost someone, why people ghost. Is it okay to ghost people? We'll find out in this video. With this series, of course, it wouldn't be a Wind Down Wednesday without wine.
So, this wine that we are trying this week is the Oliver Peach Pie Apple Wine with natural flavors. I've never tried this before, but Nia has, so this is going to be my first time trying this wine, and we decided, since it was fall and everything, we wanted to get a peach apple fall flavored wine. So let me come closer.
Guess show them the wine, girl. Show them the goods.
It looks like this. I've never tried it before, but Nia has tried it. And oh, y'all, don't mind me, I put shorts on underneath this outfit.
You know,
I want it to be comfortable. So we're just gonna pour up our little glass. If you're at home watching this,
pour up a glass.
Pour up a glass, whether it's wine or straight
something
liquor.
Stronger.
I don't know, whatever
your business.
Whatever your preference is, do you, boo.
So we're gonna do that and then get our glasses ready and get started with the chat.
Cheers. Cheers.
Okay. So, getting into ghosting, first of all, we need to get down to what is ghosting. Do you have the definition? English. Do you have the definition ready for us, Alia?
Oh, this is good. I like this. Okay, so ghosting. I'm gonna read the definition from Urban Dictionary because where else would I read it from? Let's see. This one says, the act of suddenly ceasing all communication with someone the subject is dating but no longer wishes to date. This is done in hopes that the ghostee will just get the hint and leave the subject alone, as opposed to the subject simply telling them he or she is no longer interested. Ghosting is not specific to a certain gender and is closely related to the subject's maturity and communication skills. Many attempt to justify ghosting as a way to cease dating the ghostee without hurting their feelings, but in fact, proves the subject is thinking more of themselves, as ghosting often creates more confusion for the ghostee than if the subject kindly stated how he or she feels.
You know what? That's on the money. I think that that's correct. But I feel like that was a very specific definition. Like maybe you've been dating somebody for a while type definition, or you've been talking to somebody every day. I get that. But I don't think ghosting pertains, me personally, I don't think ghosting pertains to people you just talk to on social media once in a while. Like if somebody compliments you and then you're like, oh, whatever, and then they ask for your number and it's been like a day and then you just stop talking.
Even if it's just been a few days and you stop talking, I feel like that can be seen as ghosting to some people, and maybe it is.
It might be.
I feel like it's a different situation than if you were talking to them long term.
Yeah.
Or if you were like actually dating them, not like, oh, like you got my number, let's chat, this chat isn't going anywhere type of thing, you know?
Yeah. Because sometimes ghosting could be a mutual thing. Like you could both like, because I mean obviously if you ghost somebody and then they decide they're gonna hit you up again eventually, but like sometimes it goes both ways. Like you stop talking to them and then neither of you ever talk ever again. Yeah. I don't count that as ghosting because they didn't try to communicate with you again.
Yeah.
So I think that's a different type of scenario. And then I also think like there are levels to ghosting. I know that sounds crazy.
There really are though. Like
okay, that like she was saying, that when you're just talking to somebody for a few days and you ghost them. I don't know that that's as bad as I would say. I mean, I can't say though because it's like it could emotionally hurt that person.
Yeah, it's true.
So it's like we don't get to decide who we hurt in life. We don't get to. Everyone's the villain in somebody's story.
Yes.
Whether you meant to be or not.
Yes, but I feel like sometimes people aren't on the same page about their intentions, and that can lead to ghosting. I feel like sometimes people ghost because they lose interest, and maybe it does have to do with a maturity thing and not wanting to hurt the person's feelings, because you know, you have to be honest with yourselves. Would you want to see someone send you a text message that says, I'm not interested in you? Well, would you like that?
It would probably hurt my feelings.
It would probably hurt my feelings too, because I'm a sensitive ass bitch, but
me too. But I feel like though, it's like, okay, like I've been ghosted in a whole relationship. Like that is terrible. Like you're dating somebody, you're literally like in a relationship with them, and they can't communicate that they don't want to be with you anymore. I think that's messed up. Communication, at the bottom line, that's what ghosting has to do with the most, is communicating. If you're not feeling somebody, yes, you should say, I'm not feeling you, this isn't going anywhere. But I feel like if it's in the early stages and it didn't seem like it was going anywhere, why do you need to communicate that?
Yes, I feel
as bad as that sounds, like
that does sound bad, but she has a point, and everybody has a different opinion, and they're gonna y'all watching this at home may think differently, or you may agree with us. Comment below. But I feel like in this world and in this life, nobody owes you anything, and you just have to remember that, so that you don't get your feelings hurt. Because sometimes you think, well, damn, that person didn't message me back or whatever, but at the end of the day, did they owe you that?
And I think a lot of it comes down to people thinking that they are deserved closure or that they need closure. But I think in life, closure comes from yourself. Because there are some situations in my life that I will never get closure from. I will never get like an apology or anything from those people. And that is okay. Like, because at the end of the day, I have to accept that, like, I have to be okay with it. Because at the end of the day, like, if it's eating me up, then that's just wasted time. That's wasted thoughts in my brain for those people that don't even matter. So I think you have to kind of view ghosting the same way. Like, when somebody ghosts you, like my Nana always says, when one bus leaves, another one is coming.
Period.
If somebody ghosts you, girl, hop on that next bus. Boy, hop on that next bus.
Exactly. And I feel like also, with that being said, someone ghosting you is a reflection of their interest, or for better words, lack of interest in you. And you just have to realize that you should be wanting to connect and communicate with someone who genuinely is interested in you, and it's mutual. If it's not mutual,
it's not going to go anywhere.
Exactly. And that's why ghosting happens, because it's not mutual.
And that's the
hard truth.
It is. It really sucks, but like, think about it this way. They removed themselves from your life. They did you a favor. That's how I'm gonna start looking at it when people ghost me. You did me a favor.
Have you ghosted anyone before? And have you been on the other end of ghosting? Has someone ghosted you?
Also reply to this question in the comments, because we want to see what people think.
We want this to be an open discussion. This is a chit chat series, so you are chit chatting with us too.
My answer would be, as much as I would like to say I have not ghosted somebody, I feel like I probably have, but I feel like it wasn't intentional. And I don't know. I feel like we can make excuses all day and say like, oh, I did this, I did that. And it's like, I probably have ghosted somebody. I'm not gonna lie. But it was for the best for probably both of us. So that's what I have to say about that.
Okay.
Have you ghosted anybody?
Yes. And I've been ghosted too. So I feel like it's honestly a cycle. And I feel like there comes a point in your life when you realize, I want to break that cycle, because I don't like when people ghost me, and I know they don't like it when I ghost them. So it has to end somewhere, and you have to be like, okay, well, I'm gonna only talk to people who I would never ever ghost. Like, ever. Like, you're mine. We're not ghosting each other because you're mine.
You heard that, people? You're hers.
Someone out there is mine. But I feel like sometimes you ghost people because, like, I've seen people talk about like, oh, I haven't got to reply, and it's been like 24 hours or days at this point, and if I did, that would be rude. You're gonna just hit them up a week later saying, oh shit, my bad, I fell asleep, or I forgot.
I feel attacked.
Or my bad, I thought I hit send. You know how many times people be saying that?
I'm people.
I've had people say that to me, like, oh, I thought I sent this. And it's like...
But no, in my defense, I really do think I send things sometimes, and I don't.
I can get it. I would get it if you're, like, drunk or under the influence or something.
What if you're just Nia?
Okay, maybe you have bad memory. I have bad memory. I'm not even gonna lie. Right?
Terrible memory.
Yeah, sorry.
I just think, like, if somebody ghosts you, like, let it go.
Yes.
Because you don't need them, and they don't need you. And it's like...
It just wasn't meant to be.
Yeah, and there's somebody out there who won't ghost you.
But I don't know. I see right now all these little, like, icy girl tweets or whatever. Those people sliding people's DMs.
And the glacier boy.
All those, yeah, all that going on right now on Twitter. I feel like if you look at them, I don't know what y'all be doing in your free time, but if you look at them, sometimes the person doesn't respond, and that person who is interested is persistent, and then eventually it just, something happens and they just get together.
But I feel like there has to be an initial spark or interest in them.
Yeah,
somewhat. There are certain circumstances where you should never ghost anybody. Like,
you shouldn't ghost someone that you're actually
in a relationship with. That is terrible. That really could break somebody down and make them feel like they're just nothing. Unless
I feel like they cheated on you, then you have every right to ghost them.
Yeah, like that one post, I don't know if y'all have seen that post going around where this girl, she found out her man was cheating on her. She changed her address. She packed her stuff, moved out of their apartment. She changed all of her social information. She told all of her family, like, if this man contacts you, you don't know me. Like, basically, you don't know him anymore. And she just ghosted him. And it's like, I feel like in that type of circumstance, that works. Like, I've had situations where if I had known the truth beforehand, I would have been gone. Ghost. Like, packed up my stuff in the middle of the night, left. I'm just saying. If you're in a relationship and it's abusive or toxic, by all means, ghost that person. Because at the end of the day, you don't need anything from them. There's so many different types of situations. So it's really hard for people to say, like, ghosting is wrong, ghosting is this, ghosting is that. Because, like, there are situations where it can be wrong, but there are also some rare circumstances where it's actually a good thing.
I don't think it's a rare circumstance because everybody is experiencing different things in life. Mm-hmm. So what may be rare for you could be someone's reality, you know?
Yeah, that's true. So would you say overall there is no, like, good or bad? Like, it's not good or a bad thing? Or it's just, like we said, it's just circumstantial?
I think it's circumstantial for sure. We move on and
you accept things for what they are.
Exactly. And who is for you will be for you. If you guys want to keep this conversation going in the comments, please, by all means, do.
Mm-hmm. If you have another topic you want to do for in 2 weeks, let us know.
Next video that we do for this.
Maybe more, like, topics we could do about, like, dating.
It doesn't have to be just dating. We're not relationship gurus, so, you know.
Not at all. Not at all. Single.
Very.
But if you want to talk about that, we can. We can talk about anything, really. Nothing is out of bounds. Nothing. So yeah, we hope you enjoyed this video. We hope you had some wine. And we hope you'll join us next time. Bye!
See you later.
Were you gonna burp?
I was.